Now I'm going to talk about the last thing here, weapon choices. Okay, I'm not going to go through every weapon in the game because that would take too long, and plus I haven't tried every weapon in the game, but I'm just going to go through and tell you which weapons people seem to think are the best. If you don't have real money, the M4A1 the M4A1 EXT is a great choice. It's got really good accuracy, decent damage, decent RPM, decent weapon control. You can zoom, you can scope in. It's a lot. It's really close to the M4A1S. The M4A1S is silenced. People say it's the exact same as the EXT. I feel like it has a little better weapon control, but I'm not positive about that. But the M4A1S is my favorite assault rifle to use. Other people like the AK SOP mod or the AK SOP mod Cash. They're both really good. The Cash one's a little better. Another favorite choice of people is the AUG A3. This is a really good headshot rifle. It has extremely good range, zoomed in. Definitely recommend it. A lot of people love that weapon. Then you got the FAMAS. I don't really recommend it. It's good close range. It's not as good far range, and it costs cash to buy, and you get a random one out of the box that you get. So it's not really worth buying, in my opinion. But some people will disagree with me. You're much better off sticking to the M4A1, the AK, or the AUG, I would say. The VZ52 is a fun weapon. You have to have good accuracy to use it well. It does a lot of damage. Some downfalls are that the scope is very hard to use because it just shows you the little aim point thing on the gun or whatever that's called. And I'd recommend any of the other assault rifles aforementioned before the VZ, but the VZ is fun because it does a lot of damage per shot. As far as SMGs go, the MP7 is very good for headshots because it shoots very fast. It doesn't have a very big clip, but it doesn't matter if you're headshotting them anyway. It has good scope headshotting capabilities. A lot of people seem to like the Spectre. I don't think it's that bad, but supposedly it's a really good headshot weapon too. The P90 is another good SMG. The best SMG in the game is the Chris, of course. And I don't like the Chris at far range because it's not very accurate at far range, but it is the fastest shooting with the best weapon control out of any of the SMGs, I'm pretty sure. And you can go into dual Chris mode, which I explained earlier. Snipers, the L115A1D is a great quick-scoping sniper rifle. It doesn't do as much damage as some of the newer ones, but it's still a decent choice. The reshooting time is kind of slow. There is no RPM on it like the Dragunov and such. The Shaytac it does better damage than the L115. The quick scoping is pretty good. The refire rate's very slow. It has really good range, but it's not as good as the newest sniper rifle, I would say. The M70 is also a really good weapon, more damage than the L115A. I have a hard time quick-scoping with that compared to the L115 or the M82A1, so I would recommend, if you want to get into quick-scoping, the Shaytac, the L115, or the M82A1. Now I'm going to talk about the M82A1. This is the newest one in the game, and it is by far the best, most overpowered weapon I've ever seen. It's ridiculous. I don't even know why they made it. It has no downfall. It has 32 RPM, so it's like the Dragunov like that. It's got 100 damage. So you can shoot somebody in the foot and they're gonna die, even if they have gear, even if they have cash gear. It's kind of ridiculous. You're better off shooting someone in the body than in the head with this, because then they will never get helmet protection and they're gonna die. So yeah, the only downfall to it is that you move really slowly with it. Slower than any of the other snipers. Like the M70 you move very fast with. You move faster with that than any other sniper. The SSG-69 is terrifyingly bad. Don't ever use it. Ever. It's horrifying. It's the worst weapon I've ever seen in any game in my life. You cannot quickscope with it at all. It just randomly shoots if you try. As far as pistols go, the G18 is a very good choice. Dual handgun. Some people think the G18 is the best for headshotting because it has very, very fast RPM. I haven't tried some of the newer ones, so I can't really talk too much about pistols, but I do know the G18 is a favorite of a lot of players. A lot of people like the revolvers too because they do a lot of damage and they're very accurate, but they shoot slower. As far as shotguns go, I'm not even going to talk about them because they're a waste of money. And as far as knives go, people say the machete is the best because it kills the fastest and it's the easiest to control to hit. The dual bone knife is not very good for killing people, but you do run faster with dual bone knife than any other knife in the game. So that's pretty much all I'm going to say about weapons, because that's pretty much all I know about weapons, or all that I wish to say anyway. So thanks for watching these tutorials, and hopefully I see you in the game.